Game of Thrones and House of the Dragons may be telling different stories, but we found some Game of Thrones characters who are complete replicas of characters in House of the Dragon. Let's just say we looked for House of the Dragon character twins from Game of Thrones, and this is what we found. This is the comparison of House of the Dragon characters to their Game of Thrones counterparts. Criston Cole and Shae. Sir Criston Cole, also known as the Kingmaker, as portrayed in the House of the Dragon, is a member of the House Cole and a knight. He is also the commander of the King's Guard and Rhaenyra's personal guard. He later becomes too close to Rhaenyra and ends up having an affair with her. As a knight, he realizes the intensity of what he has done and tries to convince Rhaenyra to elope with him, which she refuses to do. Due to Rhaenyra's rejection, Cole turns to Aegon and proceeds to become a violent person. Shae, from Game of Thrones, on the other hand, was Tyrion Lannister's mistress, whom she liked. But after she discovers that Tyrion is in a relationship with Sansa, she turns her back on both Tyrion and Sansa and accuses them of murder. Both Cole and Shae have gone through similar experiences of loving someone who does not love them back. Lord Hightower and Lord Petyr Baelish. Lord Hightower and Petyr Baelish have shown their similarities through their exploitation of people in order to get what they want. They both go to all ends to get what they want. Otto Hightower does not relent in any way in putting his daughter Alicent on the throne. When the king was mourning his dead wife, Otto Hightower made a swift move for power by sending his daughter to console the king. As Otto had planned and expected, the king chose Alicent as his next wife. We also see Littlefinger's side of being manipulative with respect to what he did to Lysa Arryn. Petyr Baelish loved Catelyn Stark, but he had other plans, so he pretended he was rather in love with Lysa and got Lysa to poison her husband Jon Arryn for him even after confessing her love for him already. This made Littlefinger's plan to Jon Arryn easier. Rhaenyra and Daenerys. Rhaenyra and Daenerys have also been compared to each other, and they seem to match pretty well, even though Rhaenyra may be Daenerys' great-grandmother. They are similar in how determined they are to make themselves relevant in a society dominated by men. In her time, Daenerys did everything she could to get noticed and gain the Iron Throne. Rhaenyra is also found in a similar position in House of the Dragon as she goes to war to claim the throne. Rhaenyra and Daenerys share similar stories as they are both young girls in the Targaryen family who are belittled by the men around them. Viserys and Ned Stark. These two characters do have some qualities, or at least a quality in common. They both have the interest of the people around them at heart and try to please everyone even though they are both leaders. This emotional connection to people leads both men into unpleasant states as Viserys dies of ill health and Ned Stark is decapitated. Both their families tend to suffer from their deaths, and their deaths also cause the Dance of the Dragons in Viserys' case and the War of the Five Kings in Ned Stark's case. Rhaenys Targaryen and Lord Olenna Tyrell. Rhaenys Targaryen has also been compared with Game of Thrones' Olenna Tyrell. Rhaenys was not allowed to claim the Iron Throne because she was a woman. However, comparing Viserys' rule to Rhaenys, Rhaenys would have been the perfect person to sit on the throne. She knows how to go about political situations, and above all, she is wise. This is the same for Game of Thrones' Olenna Tyrell. The similarities between these two women can be simplified to the fact that they both hate men being in charge of everything. The Game of Thrones series and House of the Dragon seem to have more characters with identical behaviors than we thought. Share any two characters from the two shows you think can be compared in the comments section. We'll be waiting. Thanks for watching.